Good day everyone! In this episode we are exploring some less known part of the Northern Territory between Darwin and Katherine. We start in the Daly River region, staying at the Wilderness Retreat. We then visit Robin Falls. We travel south and explore Umbrawara Gorge, go for a walk around Edith's Fall, and finish with a boat cruise to explore Katherine Gorge. Bonjour and welcome back to 4x4 Explore. This is me, and here's my husband Keith. We enjoy traveling around Australia in our Toyota 79 series fitted with a Tommy camper. Join us on our journey, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the Daly River, one of the largest river in Northern Territory, I believe. Now this is the old Daly River crossing, right just over there. I think some people are still using it. You can see the exit right over there, but they've now built a bridge, a couple of k's in that direction, so you don't need to cross the Daly River because it will be quite daunting. You can see there's still quite a lot of current. Very good. So we are in the Daly region, as you can have guessed, and we're going to go and spend a couple of days in what they call the Wilderness Retreats. It's going to be great. The wildlife apparently is absolutely awesome there, so let's go and check that out. It is kind of a very hot day, but I came for a walk by myself around this billabong, and I don't want to speak too loud because there is quite a lot of wildlife activity around here, and I just want to take the moment to appreciate that. Listen to them and look around. Can you hear that? I've also heard big footsteps, like of a big animal. So I don't know if it's a donkey, a wild horse, or a buffalo, but I can hear it now again. So anyway, I'm going to just sit there for a few minutes and listen. It's beautiful. So that's what I was suspecting. It is a buffalo. He was just drinking here, and I can still hear him. He's just right over there. So I'm just going to keep going steadily, because I don't want to be attacked by a buffalo. Yeah, he's just over there, look. don't know if you can hear it, but I think I'm just going to fuck off quickly. Well, good morning. So we are at the Wilderness Retreat. What a beautiful, beautiful camp spot. It's on a private property. We had pretty much a campsite to ourselves, which was awesome. It's created a couple of nice little walks around the property, around billabongs, and that gives you the opportunity to look at, really to get yourself immersed in the wilderness, to look at the wildlife. So a lot to see: freshies, freshwater crocodiles, salties. I even had an encounter with a buffalo, which was quite hairy. The billabong has got lots of life into them, a lot of fishes and a lot of birds to have a look. So a lot to entertain, really, if you like nature like we do. We've been sitting right on the Delhi River, and what a magnificent river it is. But it's obviously, we are not in the wet season, so the river is quite low. In the wet season, this river just become absolutely massive. So where I am sitting right now and where the car is would be completely underwater. And I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but if you really look carefully at the trees which are on the bank, you will see that the first part of the trunk is quite dark and the top part is white. Well, that shows you up to where the water is going to during the wet season. So that's probably a good 10 meter of extra water that this river gets. So it must be flowing so fast, and massive amount of water coming through this region in the wet season. It must be absolutely awesome to see. So Peter was telling us that this property during the wet season is becoming an island. So he does everything by boat to go and do his shopping, etc. But that really explained to you why I was talking in previous video that we were a bit too early in the season, that everything. That not everything was open due to the floods, and they basically had to do repairs and get rid of the salties. So that gives you really a good sense of how much water they get here. It's mind-blowing. So anyway, lots of fun here, but it's time to go. So we are at Robbins Fall. It's just on the edge of Litchfield National Park. There is a free campsite there, just at the entrance, but it's quite packed. So I don't think we will be staying here tonight. But we just thought we'll just still come out and go and have a look at the waterfall. You know how I love waterfalls. It's only 1 kilometer return from where we just parked the car. So we shall go and check it out. But the creek, the little creek there, is crystal clear. Absolutely stunning spot. If only there was nobody else there, it would be perfect. So Keith, what did you think of the waterfall?
It's a waterfall.
Yeah, but it was a beautiful waterfall. What did you think? Stunning, eh? And it looked like there was a pool in the middle. I didn't make it to the pool because you had to climb rocks. And you know me with climbing rocks. I don't mind rock hopping like what we're doing now, but climbing rock is not my cup of tea. With the 1 kilometer return. Well, change of plan. As we was exiting the campsite, we just saw this potential opportunity for a very nice and secluded campsite right on the small creek, which is awesome. So we're going to stay here for tonight. It is really, really good. We needed full sun as well because we are a little bit low on power. So we've got obviously the 300 watt solar panel on the roof, and then I've got the portable 300 watt as well. And I think currently it is charging at, I think it's 17 amps, you said, Keith?
Yeah, 17.5, 18.
Let me have a look. So, yeah. So it is currently at over 17 amps, which is, when you think about it, not super efficient for 600 watts. But that's what you get when you can't really orient the solar panel directly perpendicular to the ray of the sun. That's how it is. But we'll take 17 amps for sure. It should be probably should reach full charge by tonight. So that's great. In the meantime, I think we're just going to chill out here and really enjoy the creek. So I hope nobody upstream is going to pee in the water, because we are going to get it all. Look at this little piece of paradise, just for the two of us. We are at Umbawara Gorge, and it is absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. It's 25 kilometers from Pine Creek. It's a very small national park, yeah, we just camped like up the road there, 250 meters from the car park of the entrance of this walk. Very quiet. Only saw one car yesterday, and this gorge is absolutely stunning. So a bit further along, I think it'll be about 500 meters along, there is a secret site which is women only allowed, and but I think we're just going to stop here for now and enjoy this beautiful view. Good morning. So here I am at Edith's Fall. Beautiful piece of paradise here. I'm going to do the Lillian Trail, so it's only 2.6 kilometer loop. It's a great free walk, and so essentially we're just going to start here. This pool is unbelievable, with the waterfall at the back. It's 150 meters across. Absolutely stunning with all the cliffs around. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to do this slope here, go up to the top, and then get to the upper pool, and then come down. So yes, that's going to be fun. I'll take you with me. so you can enjoy the beautiful area. Edith Fall, really worth a visit if you are in this area. What a plunge pool. Look at the size of this thing. It's absolutely massive. I just love coming to areas like that very early in the morning. Look at that. And there's absolutely nobody here. But look how beautiful that is. It's absolutely stunning. Well, you know you're the first one on the walk when you keep walking through cobwebs. Now, I feel I've reached the top, which wasn't that difficult climb, but nice view from here, very nice viewpoint. I'll show you in a minute. You can see a far distance. Whew. Yeah. You can see the campsite down below. Stunning, eh? I hope I'll have a view on of the waterfall from the top. That's what I am hoping to see. All right, let's keep going then, eh? What I do recommend is do the walk very early in the morning, because you can see we're just surrounded by rocks here, and I reckon if you do it in late afternoon, the rock will be very, very warm and will be really keeping this area super, super hot. And it would be, I'm already sweating here. Because it's a bit of a climb. Do it early in the morning, I recommend. All right, let's go. What a nice walk, about 1 kilometer, and we are at this lookout. We can just see the upper pool over there, right at the back. And you can see it's falling down into an intermediate pool before getting into the plunge pool at the bottom. So we cannot see the plunge pool from here, but who cares? This is so beautiful anyway. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. What a place. I love being in nature like this. It's fantastic. Right, I'm going to have a bit of breakfast while I'm watching this beautiful scenery. It's awesome. What a place to have breakfast! I love it! Whoa, 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 whoa. How cool is that? So we were just having a breakfast at the top there, and we was just watching this waterfall below us. Oh, wow. That is absolutely unbelievable. So I think the pool is really much further along than I thought. I don't think you can access those pools here. It doesn't look like there is anybody in it anyway. Absolutely beautiful. I've pretty much completed the loop. I think I've got about 700 meters to go. Oh, I nearly fell off there. And what we can see from this lookout is the plunge pool. It's the closest to the car park. And then you have, you can see all out there as well. It's really, really nice lookout here. Well, I'm glad I started very early this morning because it's getting warm. Whew. But what it's probably one of the best walk I've ever done. It's really good. Probably a good grade 3 is definitely a grade 3 walk, and a bit of rock hopping, as we say. But very, very worth the effort. All those succession of waterfalls and swimming holes. It's such a nice spot here. Really, really nice. There are a few options to visit Catherine Gorge. We opted for the 2 Gorge tour, which takes around 2 hours to complete. The guide kept us entertained by providing extensive information about the gorge, including its history, its geology, and a lot of fun facts. The gorge is spectacular, and the boat cruise is a relaxing way to explore. This is the end of the episode. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to keep following our adventures. Safe travels!